I know this includes Shelby County. Center, you guys are not in this. This includes sections of Rusk County. Henderson, you guys aren't in this, but Carthage, the biggest city in Panola County, we are in this storm. Houston Texans will be taking on, there we go. Yeah, maybe I have a future as a wide receiver.
I'm the Thunder, and I believe you're the Lightning, right?
And I'm bringing the Lightning, Frank, because we have storms on the way. Carthage to where this tornado is, that's 8 miles. This is moving at 40. That gives you max 10 minutes.
Hi, Diego.
Oh, there we go. Yes. He wants to do the weather.
With MTN's own Carson Vickroy finishing second, the world's fastest weatherman heads back to KBZK with some new prizes.
I've got 10 planned for tomorrow morning, and if you're waking up to get that workout in before the kiddos get up, well, I think you're going to be okay.
He has the best impersonation of Big Tex. Let's hear it, Carson.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the State Fair of Texas. Get in your safe spot immediately. I know we don't have basements here in East Texas, or at least most of us don't, so it's that first floor interior room as far away as you can from those exterior windows. You want to put at least 1 to 2 walls between you and the outside world. The damage here in Mount Pleasant is equal to that of an EF1 tornado with 105-mile-per-hour winds. Now that is strong enough to do that in a matter of seconds. So Rusk 6:17, it's 6:11 now. You add 30 seconds because there's typically a delay between the station and the actual time. So you've got 5 minutes in Rusk. Of course, and I just dropped the clicker. That is just very smooth. Kind of like the weather's going to be today. My handwriting is terrible, so I apologize for that. But again, circled, you are seeing sleet as opposed to snow. You could have storm damage, and sometimes even if the rain has stopped, even if the wind has stopped, sometimes it's not safe to go outside. So make sure you foster and adopt. We'd love to find some of these dogs some homes. Clouds at the surface, and they're really struggling to go anywhere. Typically, they'd be in the upper atmosphere. Well, that's not the case this morning. Tornado possible again. That is where the greens are meeting the reds. That is moving into Rains County as we speak. Lots of lightning associated with it, and eventually that's going to cross the Rains and Wood County line. Of course, County Road 1500, that's where the border is between Wood and Rains County. That circulation is going to start to push in your area. But immediately to the north, if you live in Bellevue, that is where that large hail is likely occurring. So we switch it back to that reflectivity, and that's exactly right there. I will get that clutter off, and there you go. This is where that large hail is. So that is going to be an extreme eastern Rains County near Bright Star, County Road 2370, County Road 2420, near Bellevue, where you see those blacks. That is potentially golf ball sized hail that should do a lot of damage, unfortunately, and this is something you do need to be very careful with. Treat this section of the storm like this section of the storm. Right here, that's the hail threat, and just to the south of Bellevue right here, that is where you are seeing the tornado threat. Marcus. If you're watching us from downtown Mount Enterprise, you need to be in your safe spot as well, and it's all because this is heading in your direction. You notice this hook right here? That is where that tornado is going to be occurring. And again, the crucial part of this storm is going to be in this area right here. Confirmed tornado somewhere in this area. It's radar indicated, and that continues to slide off to the north and to the east. So southern Rusk County, U.S. Highway 259, Farm to Market Road 3206, U.S. Highway 84. You guys are in the danger zone right now. Again, we need to be taking this very seriously because this is a confirmed tornado. It's probably just to the north of Sulphur Springs and will continue to track off to the north and to the east. And Alex, it looks like they are extending this tornado warning.
6:49. Let's check in with meteorologist Carson Vickroy. Carson, are we really concerned about any of this freezing weather, or is it just going to stay mainly rain?
The short answer is no, Isaac. It stays all rain for us here in East Texas, and we have some heavy rain at that. Anderson County, that's where we picked up the heavier showers this hour. Anywhere from Highway 287 from Elkhart to Palestine, we've seen some heavy rain there. And a little further off to the north where you see these yellows, some pretty good rain on Highway 155 from Tyler all the way down into Jacksonville. Take your time. I can't emphasize that enough. And then from noonday to Tyler on Highway 155, we're getting a little bit of a break right now, but more rain is on the way. Heavy rain off to our south and to our west. That will slowly move into the area. And this map just shows you want to stay inside today because we got temperatures in the 40s, but this front's going to lift off to the north here in the not too distant future, which is not really good news for us. We've called for a severe weather alert day. The best thing you can do for yourself is just stay indoors. Don't mess around with this because we have the threat of flash flooding. And as they mentioned in the TxDOT story, you don't want to be outside. And again, if you do have to drive around today, if you see that standing water, please just turn around, don't drown. Futurecast noontime, more waves of rain moving through the area. Storm system's going to start to move off to the north and to the east. Heavier rain for our western counties and our northeastern counties at 3 o'clock. And we'll watch for those stronger storms as that warm front lifts off to the north. And that's going to usher in some warmer air. And at the same time, this front is also going to lift off to the north, and that will bring in the colder air. Warm air plus cold air, they don't mix. We get stronger storms. So you do need to be weather aware from Nacogdoches to center and pointing off to the southeast near Toledo Bend. Now, as we move into 9 o'clock, this all starts to move off to the north. And if you have those New Year's Eve plan at midnight, I think you're going to be okay, but bring that precautionary umbrella just in case. We do still see a little bit of drizzle. No drizzle tomorrow morning, though, as we ring in the new year dry. Severe weather outlook for today. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3 risk there in the colors. Gusty winds, damaging winds are the threat here, but for our northwestern counties where I expect the majority of the rain, that is where your flash flooding threat is going to lie. In the orange, we could see 3 to 6 inches again. I can't emphasize this enough. I know I sound like a broken record, but please don't get out on those roadways today because there will be some reports of flooding. 2 to 4 to the southeast of that there in the light yellow, and then in the light green where we are expecting that damaging wind threat to set up across Nacogdoches, Lufkin to the southeast. We can expect 1 to 3 inches of rain. So here's that New Year's Eve forecast. Again, by midnight, as those celebrations start to begin, we're going to be okay with temperatures in the 40s. But until then, hunker down, maybe get in front of a fireplace, watch some of that coverage throughout the day because, you're not going to want to go outside today. 48 degrees will be your high temperature tomorrow. We're in the 50s Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures in the 60s starting on Monday. Deep East Texas, again, severe weather alert out for today. Take precautions, have 2 ways of information. We've got those stronger storms possible to our southeast, but it's smooth sailing with 50s starting tomorrow. For the latest weather forecast and info, you can head on over to our website.